Hey y'all, it's Kimmy darling, and I am just about to take off my Luminesce Ultimate Lifting Masque, which I used today from my hairline to my collarbone, or at least to here. And since I'm going to be taking it off, and it takes me a few minutes, I thought it would take a few minutes to let you know about the skincare routine that I've been using. So, what I'm going to first do, because I've been kind of running my mouth, I have an opening here for me to peel the mask off from my neck. So I'll just start here. But anyway, I've been using the Luminesce line of skincare for probably about 2 months now, and I love, love, love it. I love peeling this mask off, I swear. It is so fun. Anyway, my routine though, every day, twice a day, is to use the Youth Restoring Cleanser, which I love. It's not super sudsy, but it does, if you give it some time and you add some water and lather it up in your hands, it does lather up pretty well. And I like to use mine with a Clarisonic brush, but it's not necessary. I like the extra exfoliation that I get when I do that. Next, what I do is I use the cornerstone product from the Luminesce line, the Cellular Rejuvenation Serum, and I use 2 pumps, 1 pump for my face and 1 pump for my neck. And if you've been a customer of mine in the past with your skincare, you have heard me preach that when I say face, and when I'm talking skincare for your face, I mean from your hairline to your collarbone, like I mentioned before. Because it doesn't matter how well you treat your face and how well you do with the anti-aging products, if you ignore your neck, it will tell the tale every time. I mean, aging neck will betray however young your face looks if you don't take care of it. I've never seen anything repair aging necks as well or as beautifully or quickly as the Luminesce does. So if you have neglected it in the past, all is not lost. You can use the Luminesce line to help firm and tighten that up. On days when I use the mask, which is now about twice a week, you can use it more often or less often. I just love it, so I keep using it. One trick that I heard from Dr. Nathan Newman's esthetician Evelyn in a video that I have on my Facebook page, which is That Stuff Kimmy Likes, is to put the serum on before you put the mask on. And when I apply the mask, I use a foundation brush. I like it because I don't end up wasting product on my hands to put it on. I squirt some on the back of my hand, and it's a thick gel, and then I just paint it on my face, and a pretty thin layer, not super thin because I want it to be able to dry and peel off. So it's kind of a medium thickness. So she recommended that you put it on after the serum, and that way the mask, as it sets and dries, it kind of sets in, it kind of locks in the serum into your pores while it's on, which I love. And I do notice a difference in the moisture in my skin after I've done it that way. And I'm not the only one. My cousin Jenny, who's also on my team, she's addicted to the mask, I don't mind saying. And I was visiting her recently, and we tried this, and we both agreed that it was just amazing. It took the mask to a whole new level, so I definitely recommend doing that. So after I peel this off, and when you're peeling the mask off, if you don't get all of it off, like these little parts, if you have any that are remaining, you can just use warm water to rinse it off. And you're going to want to rinse anyway. So if you do that, it's fine. And then what I usually do is, well, you don't have to do this, but because I don't want any of the serum, I don't want to waste it, but I also don't want to lose any of it by pulling the mask off. And so I just give an extra pump to my face, just for good measure. And then I put on, depending on what time of day it is, if it's the daytime, I use the Daily Moisturizing Complex, which is an SPF 30. I recommend at least a 30, so I'm thrilled that that's the SPF that we have. And then if it's nighttime, then I put on the Advanced Night Repair. All of these products work beautifully together, and I've never seen a line in which, if you do use all the products, they are working in concert. They have the same type of science behind each product. Usually with skincare, in my experience, people will say, yeah, you want to use everything in the line, but I've never noticed as much of a difference in doing that as I do with the Luminesce, because they really do, they all have the same stem cell technology that's pushing the product. So we do want to support each one by using that, each product, if that makes sense. It may not. PM me and ask me about it. I can certainly explain it better, I'm sure. Anyway, I'm going to probably, because I'm addicted to peeling this stuff off, kind of like in school when I would put glue on my hands and then peel it off just for fun. Don't act like you have never heard of it or like you've never done it. Everybody did that, but I tended to do it kind of a lot. But I'm going to go and rinse my face off and then use my moisturizer. I just wanted to give you guys an idea of how I use the products and the order in which I use them. And I hope if you're using yours that you're enjoying them. I look forward to seeing your before and after pictures. And if you haven't started using the products and you're interested in hearing about them, please let me know. I'd be happy to tell you all about them and get you started so you can start transforming your own skin. That's it. Thanks so much for tuning in. Next video. Bye.